Guys, it's Reborn Texas Mom, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And for all of my lovely friends that's getting hit with the snow, I hope you all stay safe and very warm. And I've got JJ here with me. He's kind of whining because I'm doing stuff up here and he's not allowed to get up here with right now. Usually I let him sit, but I've got silicone stuff and everything out, so this video is going to be how I seal my bottles. I've had a lot of requests to do that, so we're going to do that, We're going to do that, and I would leave him up here, but he wants to lick the bottle, so we can't let that. You gotta stay down for a little bit, okay? Brother should be home soon. So what we're going to do is, I've already pre-done 2 bottles while I was doing a video and my video cut off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let those dry and I'm going to show you how I seal my bottles. So the first thing is, this is what I use. And it's a 2.7 ounce, 80 millimeters. And this stuff works really good. I've had this same tube for over 2 years. And I haven't had any problems. All the bottles that I've sealed, I have not had to reseal them yet. And it lasts forever. And I've used it on numerous bottles and different stuff around the house. So it does come in handy. So yes, once again, this is what I use. And it does come with this to go on top. Sorry, JJ's pawing at me. And then I use Q-tips, and I'll show you that. But the 2 bottles that I'm doing are my Baby Love Valentine's Doctor bottle. And the other one that I am doing is, hey baby. And the other one I'm using is this. So, here is the nipple for that one. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has been sealed, and I'm just letting it dry. Now for me, the larger base nipples like this are a lot easier to get that Q-tip in there without getting it all over everything. These ones are a little difficult. You do end up with silicone right here, but usually it doesn't even bother it. So what we're going to do is we are going to seal my Playtex Nurser bottle and get this one sealed up. Hold on one second, guys. Hey guys, okay, sorry about that. Little man just came home from school. So he just came home, so I had to talk to him for a few. So I have sealed these 2, started their drying. And here they are. You can't really tell. So they're not quite dry, but they're almost dry. I did bring up a couple examples of bottles that I've already done. This bottle here is one of the very first bottles that I have ever gotten, and it came with my very first Reborn that I had donated, gave to one of my friends here on YouTube in the Reborn community. And her name was Sissy. I don't know if a lot of you remember her or not, but I gave her to my friend Pinky. So this is the bottle that I had gotten, and I kept it because I haven't been able to find any more Pamper bottles. But the artist glued the entire top portion. As you can see, the color differentiation, it's kind of hard to squeeze there, but not there. So the whole top right here is nothing but glue. And I don't like the look because when you flip it over, you can tell that there's white and then the formula. So it doesn't make it really look that realistic to me. But examples, I have 3 bottles here that I have previously done, which one is this little cute giraffe bottle that I had sealed, and you can't see it, and you can push it in and out. The other one that I have done is this little preemie bottle for RJ. And as you can see, you can't see anything coming in or out. And then the other one I did was this one. And this one you can shake. All these you can shake up and nothing comes out. So they're pretty well sealed tight. And this one, you can squeeze it and do all different kinds of things. And the only thing I don't like about this bottle is I like to be able to push my nipples down in so they'll stay kind of like this. Of course, this one's not going to do it now. Let's see. Now they're not going to do it because I want to show you guys. Typical bottles not wanting to do what I want them to do. But I like to be able to push the nipple in. So it looks like that. That way when I'm feeding them, I can do this and it looks more realistic. But this one you can't, it won't stay down because it's kind of to be like a real nipple. So this one's good for, hopefully one day I'll be able to get a silicone. That's my dream. I don't really see that dream ever coming true, but it's always nice to hold on to your dreams and keep them. So just in case I ever do happen to get a silicone, which is very, 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 very unlikely, just because there's no way I'll be able to afford it. This would be perfect because I would, if I got whatever to get one, I would want one where I could put a full pacifier or bottle in, and this would be a perfect bottle for that. So that's kind of why I've held on to this for as long as I have. But anyways, let's get on to doing this, and this is going to be our Playtex Nurser, which I love, and it's got the old time nipple. Oh, RJ wants to show you guys something.
Here's my apron I made at school.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab our silicone and I don't know if, and I just push a little bit to the top. I don't know if you can see it. Now these ones are a little hard because you can't see the inside. But I like it to come out the top. And then I'll just swirl it around. Very carefully pull that back out. And then I'll take my Q-tip. And I like to get as much of the excess off as possible. Of course, this one won't really matter because you won't be able to see it because it is the latex. Now, all the latex pasties I have, I usually don't end up cutting them just because it is so hard to cut the latex. So this will be my first latex bottle that I have actually officially sealed. And then with that excess that popped off on top, I just take the Q-tip and I push it around on the top. So once you push it in, it kind of seals the top, and then I swirl it around so you can't really see it. All right, boys, no roughhousing in the nursery, please. Boys will be boys, right?
Right.
So we got that one. And I did seal this one, which is another one of RJ's. It's a Grip Tight bottle. I believe I sealed this one. I may not have. I may have to seal it. You know what? I don't know if I did or not, so we are going to go ahead and seal this anyways for him.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
I know where you are. Goober. I love you.
I love you too.
So we're just going to seal this one up so he has a variety. And RJ does like to do feeding videos. And once we get all these bottles sealed for him,
Where's my baby?
he'll be able to seal him. He's in the crib, baby. You want me to get him? Daddy wants to see you. Daddy wants to see you, and I'm trying not to touch him because I got silicone in my hands. Okay, come stand over here. Okay. Alright, so he's holding his baby. And for some reason, this just isn't working for me today. I need a smaller Q-tip. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. Having technical difficulties. Alright. So I was able to push out, I don't know if you can see it. And with the clear bottles, you can really see the silicone on the inside. So I really try my hardest to clean it up. And you can use water to get the extra off on the inside. To me, once it dries, it really doesn't matter because you really, honestly, you can't see it a whole lot. As you can see, I mean, you can kind of see it, but it unless you're like staring at it consciously, you can't really tell. So to me, it's not a big deal, but I do try to get off as much as I possibly can. And I hope this video helps everybody that was asking and wondering. The only thing I don't like about the tube is I wish it came in like something plastic, because after pushing on it you know, as many times as I have used it, it starts to kind of cut right here. And actually there's a cut right there that the silicone actually comes right out of. So we've got that one sealed, and we're actually just gonna place that down. Move these aside. And then the way I tell to see if they're done is I tap them. And if I can move my finger over it and it's still tacky or wet, then I know it's not done. But I think we are good on the Diffrax. So I'll go ahead and put this back in. We'll add some water. and what I'm using is a 2013 expired Enfamil. And then I also have the liquid version of the Enfamil, which expired last year in January. Put that on. We're going to put that on. We're going to make sure it's tight. And I always, just out of habit, always put my finger over that. So I'm not sure if it's 100% dry and ready, but we're about to find out. I've got that powder stuck to my hand because of the silicone. And when doing it, you want to make sure you have a very clean space to do it in, because it does kind of get sticky and messy. But as I'm doing this, I don't see anything coming out, so I think we're good. What we're going to do is test it. So, looks like we're good to go. It's completely sealed. Nothing's coming in and nothing's coming out. And as you can see, when you push that nipple in, it looks very realistic because it's going all the way to the tip. So it does look like the milk is all the way to the top. And I'm going to demonstrate on
my real baby.
Hold that. So we're going to demonstrate here with little baby Justin. So we're going to go ahead and pop this
nipple down.
And this bottle is really too big for him, but close up. So as you can see, it does look very realistic as he's drinking. So that's what it looks like. And it is completely sealed. Nothing's leaking. So we did that one. And let's move on to this one. Pull this one in. And this one's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it does have the, pull it out, different like tiers, and it's got like a springy motion to it. It's supposed to help with like colic babies and that, so it kind of bounces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these because I don't want to have to remake any milk. Whew. I don't like the smell of that. Alright, so we put our formula in there. I'm going to shake it up just a little bit. I'm going to take my finger off and shake it. Nothing's coming out. And squeeze. And nothing's coming out. So you can do the test on it. And you can see that it's completely sealed and it looks realistic. You can't really tell that there's anything in there at all. So that's how these two bottles turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and everything. It was loads of fun to make.
Bye.
And you can see this one's starting to leak a little bit, but that's because I didn't seal the rim of it. But once they completely dry, and I didn't let them dry all the way, which I should have, they'll work just fine. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed our tutorial on how to seal your bottles. And once again, this is what I use. So yay! I had fun making it. I also have a tutorial up on how we do our pacifiers as well. So we're going to get off. I got to get him started on his homework. And we will talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye guys.